And joining us live to talk more about the local Red Cross efforts in Florida is Mark Thomas. He is the regional CEO and executive director of the Southeast Wisconsin chapter. Good afternoon, Mark. Thanks so much for making time for us today.
Well, thank you folks for having me.
Let's talk about the situation in Florida. What are you learning from your people on the ground there about what they are dealing with?
So it is historic and very devastating. You folks have done a great job of showing all the images. And the reports that we're getting is that now that the storm has passed, a lot of the real work is really starting to happen as we are basically in a recovery mode right now, trying to make sure that everyone is safe, relocating and rescuing people who are maybe trapped or in places that roads aren't accessible, and trying to get them into some kind of safety. As you mentioned, we had over 33,000 people in shelters last night. We expect that number to increase in the upcoming days.
Talking about those volunteers there from Wisconsin, I mean, how do you prepare these volunteers to be able to respond to such devastating environments? I mean, what goes into getting these teams ready to help people?
You know, in Wisconsin, just as throughout the nation, we have some fabulous volunteers. Many folks of all ages volunteer their time to become a Red Cross volunteer. And those folks that are in particular responding to these disasters, they go through hours of training. And we try to pair them up with another person or a team so that no one person has to kind of do all the work. And of course, there are many jobs. Everything from driving to being a delivery driver, a healthcare professional, just so many thousands and thousands of volunteers throughout the country that are poised and ready to deal with everything from hurricanes like Ian to wildfires in California, and still on the ground in places like Puerto Rico and Alaska.
With your volunteers on the ground in Florida, Mark, what kinds of things will they be called on to help with as folks there deal with the disaster that is ongoing?
Yeah, Susan, in the upcoming days, I think those jobs will shift. So the first wave of folks were going down there driving our emergency response vehicles, as you mentioned, and they have equipment and comfort items that we can provide, blankets, other household items that people need that they just don't have. As the days ensue and as we expand our reach, opening up more shelters, some of those folks will be managing our shelter 24/7, making sure that people have all the necessities inside the shelter. Other folks will be working with our local elected officials, keeping them informed on all the work, and trying to get all of the necessities, everything from wheelchairs to medications, doing health checks, you name it. We're going to be there, and we're going to be there for the duration. This is not a 1 or 2 day thing. We think this is going to be weeks, if not months, weeks and months that we'll be working with the folks in Florida, unfortunately.
And so I want to ask this because for so many of us, it's very difficult to sit on the sidelines and see these images and not, you want to help. You want to help people. So what is the best way for people at home to help from your perspective? How can we help the Red Cross give back?
Yeah, so that's a great question. And I would think right now, the thing that we most need is financial donations so that we can continue to provide all the help that we need. We're going to be sending more people down to Florida from all over the country. So those transportation costs, along with the materials that we're going to purchase, some of the things I mentioned previously. Additionally, I think there'll be some need for blood in those hospitals in and around Florida. And so even if a person can just donate blood locally at the American Red Cross, we work nationally with one another, and blood that could be donated in Wisconsin could find its way to a hospital in Florida. And lastly, if a person wants to volunteer, we are expediting our training. And so we will take volunteers, get them all trained up, and see how we can get them into places where we have needs for help.
Mark Thomas, Regional CEO of the Red Cross here in Wisconsin. Mark, again, thanks so much for your time during this really busy time and critical time of volunteer work that your people are doing.
Thank you, Susan. Appreciate TMJ for shedding a light on such an unfortunate situation, but knowing that Wisconsinites are here to help.
All right, it's good to know. And here's some more information about how you can help. Mark mentioned the financial, the blood donations, the volunteers. You can go to their website, redcross.org. You can call 800-RED-CROSS or text Red Cross to 90999. All different ways that you can try to help.
Yeah, and we have also made it super easy to have access to supporting the Red Cross. You can take out your smartphone right now and scan this QR code right here on your screen to see more resources available.